Hello there and welcome live to the Moyne Rangers Club here in Enniscorthy, where we're live streaming Shamrock Rovers versus the Moyne Rangers in the first game of the Premier Division in the Wexford League. It's brought to you today from the All-Rounder Sports page. Pat Doyle here. I have co-commentary today with Nicky Murphy as well today. Lovely day out here in the Moyne. Expecting a good game. Waiting to get confirmation of the teams here now from Nicky. Apologies to anyone who was tuned in there this morning looking to get the Ferns game. Just a couple of changes there. We are bringing you the Premier League game there of the Moyne and the Shamrocks. Big game here today. Of course, it is a town derby, so it is. So expecting lots of good football and great competition all around. By the looks of it, it is Shamrocks playing left to right, with the Moyne playing right to left. Once I'm just waiting for confirmation on the teams. Game about to kick off very soon. Joined here now with Nicky Murphy. Nicky, you have the teams there, you have?
I have the teams, yeah. In the goal for the Moyne is Pat Doyle. Right full back is Rory O'Connor. The two centre halves is Pau O'Shea and Dale Donoghue. And out on the left full back is Diarmuid Cullen, with Sean Bruce, Rory New, John Pear centre midfield, and it looks like James Pear and Peter Marsden up top, along with Cian Hanley. So that's the Moyne starting line, and Rovers are starting out with Lee Murphy in the goal, Martin McKeown, Mikey Dempsey, Ian Sinnott and Alan Freeman, and then Podge Doyle and Jono in the centre midfield, with Ricky Dwyer, Jack Bates out on the left, James Finn out on the right, and then McQuack up top.
Town derby, surely a lot of competition here today. How do you think it'll go? I know you're a Shamrocks man yourself. I'm presuming you're looking for the Shamrocks win, but how do you think it'll go yourself?
Obviously you'd hope the Rovers will squeeze it. To be honest with you, a draw wouldn't be a bad result for either team with the result that North End had last week. So look, with a few players missing on both sides, it probably levels out the teams a little bit, and it's hard to judge. It's both of them their first competitive game of the season, so we'll see how it beds down after the first 10-15 minutes.
Of course, we're starting off with a corner here now to the Moyne. D is going to whip this one in here now. Couple of big men in there for the Moyne. Waiting for it there now.
Yeah, D has a lovely left foot. It's gone short now to Rory. Poor delivery by Rory this time.
I mean, that's kind of more of a shot to suit for Belfield, not the Moyne, I suppose, in that case. But I think both teams, I said, the Moyne are a strong team there. I think the two pairs are very good footballers for them as well. You know, the Shamrocks lads will have to work hard to keep the boys under control, really, won't they?
Sure, John Pear is top class. He's League of Ireland standard. He never got a fair crack at a whip down with Wexford FC, but he's definitely League of Ireland standard. And there's a few more out there, a few Rovers chaps that are top class players as well. So, strong tackle in the middle by Podge.
Free taken quickly there, going through to number 9. Keeper collects the ball there. Small bit of a breeze there now to start it off with, but nothing to really affect the game too much at all. Ball out to the midfield, sent over wide. Great control there, so it is laid off. Cross comes in. Oh, has a chance, goal!
Yes!
Yeah, 1-0. Great finish, absolute great finish. Some super control there, great touch and finish, wasn't it?
Oh, fabulous. Emmett's very cool under pressure there, and it was an absolute peach of a ball in by Ricky Dwyer. So great start for Rovers.
I suppose they go 1-0 so early, it's going to open the game right up unbelievably here now, because the Moyne are going to have to go all out here now, really, so they are trying to get back into the game. Yeah,
definitely. It surely will open the game up. Rovers have always based themselves with a tight defence, but let's hope they don't sit back, and the Moyne will really have to come at them now and put the pressure on them.
So we're looking for the expansive game here today. Like, you know, especially these fellas here, the opportunity now, first game of the season for themselves, stake a claim down. As you said yourself, North End had a great result there last week, and they really want to put pressure on to show that even though they might have North End have big fucking players in this year, that they're not there to be forgotten about either.
Oh no, if you look with North End, they've signed probably the most decorated footballer in the junior in the whole of Ireland in John Lester. So the players that they're able to bring in towards the rest of us is tough. So it is, but hopefully these two sides now will push North End and Gorey the whole way. And it's been a good game of football so far, so hopefully it'll continue.
Absolutely free here now to Shamrocks there. Going to be whipped in here by number 10, Ricky Dwyer. Free coming in there now. It's a good dangerous ball in there. Taken there by Pad Isle. Good game as you said there so far, Nicky. So hopefully it will keep going like that. I said there is two teams here that love playing football. They like keeping the ball on the ground and moving around. I'm actually slightly surprised how open the game has started. Normally Rovers Moyne are very cagey for the first 45 minutes. It's only when the lads start to get a bit tired that it opens out. But this game has started quite quick and quite open, so hopefully it continues. Great pass move there. Putting pressure on Pad Isle. Bit of a small bit of a collision there. Free out to the Moyne. Nothing in it there whatsoever. It's a good challenge to try and get the ball. You love seeing us, you do. Lads not giving away on the easy ball. Like.
No, that's one thing Emmett will always do. He chase and he's competitive. So he will, and he'll leave nothing there. He left a little mark on Pad Isle, but Pad's an experienced keeper. He's well able for it.
I suppose you say he's a Shamrocks version of Dave McGoldrick, gives up on nothing really and sure gets his benefit at the end of it too. And
he has the bald head and the beard to go with it. So and he took the goal as well there. So all good then.
We'll leave that the similarities for now. But once again though, working down really hard there. Throw in to the Moyne. Throw, send it back to the keeper, Pad Isle. Looking for options. Sends it up long. Poor kick out. And it's now a throw into the Shamrocks. Ball thrown in. Intercepted there. Moving on the middle, in between the back four there now. And it's sent out to our right hand side. Murders the ball there now. Looks up. Ball controlling the chest. Ricky Dwyer flicks it back there. Oh, James Pear gets the ball. Looking for options around him. Sends it back long to the right back. Some good movement there at the ball in around centre midfield. Moving up the right hand side there now. Oh, ball swept in. Gets his head now, sends it back to the middle. Rovers stand strong in the defence though. It's like what you were saying there, Nicky, they are a very tight defence, well regimented there, so they are.
Oh, they are. If you look across it, with Mort and Mikey, the two full-backs, like they played with Rovers and on that 18 for the last 10, 11, 12 years. And the same with Alan Freeman and Ian. You're not going to get a defence as tight and as well organised as them four with Garfield behind them. The Moyne are starting to settle a little bit now. They were probably a little bit nervous for the first couple of minutes, but they're settling into the game now as we speak. So they are.
Free here now to the Moyne with play short by D. Sends into looking for options in the middle. Sends back over to the right back. Lovely first touch. Looking for options around. Good pressure put on by the Shamrocks there. Nothing easy there. Given to the Moyne lads so far. High work rate there so far, but the Shamrocks really are pressing everything that the Moyne trying to do.
Yeah, they're pressing. They're playing right. They're letting the Moyne have the ball across the back four, and the minute they step up, they're putting the pressure on. So, and it's working at the minute. They're forcing the Moyne into a few mistakes. So, Rovers are gone a little bit long now, in over the top. So James might win something out of it. No, throw into Rovers.
Throw in a dangerous position there though. Lovely long ball down there. When long ball is played like that, it is very effective, so it is.
Oh, it can be. Everything can't be short. It is no defender likes running towards his own goal. So yeah, the long ball works from time to time.
Another throw in here now. The Shamrocks intercepted there by D. Kind of, as I said, it has eased off a small bit there now. It's it's not as intense as the first few minutes were. Both teams trying to find themselves, but I suppose in the hindsight of it all, the Shamrocks have the better of the game so far.
Yeah, sure. Obviously, being one up, you'd expect it. It was a very fast start by Rovers. Mine are settling a little bit now, but that'll suit Rovers as well. They'll get a breather. They wouldn't be able to keep going at that pace for the full 90 minutes or even 45 minutes. So plenty of time in this game for the Moyne to get something.
Kick out taken long there in the middle. One by the Rovers in midfield. Sent down again. Now pressure going to be put on again. Paddock collects. Looking for options there. Moyne trying to get a foothold in the game here now. Sent down. Fly up. I think the handball is given there. Unfortunately, unlucky enough there, really. Just nothing sinister at all. Just the way the ball bounced.
No, the ball flew up. I thought it was a little bit harsh there from the linesman, but he's the one who gave it. He's a little bit closer than us, so we'll have to take it free to the Moyne in a dangerous area, as long as they don't take it short.
It's a free here now, just inside the Rovers half. John Pear now sends it in. Dangerous ball in. Oh, free out though. Free out, pushing the keeper. What looks of it there. Happens when you have a big dangerous ball coming in like that. Keeper being brave and coming out and trying to claim it.
Yeah, he was. He came out. Leal comfort. He probably should have got a bit of protection off of his defenders, but he came out. He got the free kick anyway. So that's the main thing where Lee's concerned anyway.
Free here now to the Shamrocks. Sent out long over here. It's a throw there now. If any profanities are picked up on the mic, we do apologise in advance. As I said, it is a local derby, lads. We can't promise anything, so we can't.
Well, he was actually talking to his own coach at that time.
But sure, that happens in time to time as well.
At least they're winning.
Thrown here now, the Shamrocks. Send down, whipped in there. Good first time ball in. Clear ball up there now and sent in. Oh, to the big man again. Lays it off. Shot blocked down. Now a chance for the Moyne on the break. Great tracking back there though by the Rovers. Literally, their work rate so far has been very good. It's hard to see them keeping up for the full 90 though.
It is alright. But these lads, the one thing that Rovers have, they always have worked very, very hard, and they would be quite used to a high tempo. I just want to say congratulations to Mikey and Amanda. They got engaged during the week, so congratulations. Mikey was doing the closing down there.
As some might say, another good man gone, is it?
Well, it's about time. I'd say Amanda's saying anyway.
And congratulations both of them anyway. We have a throw here now to the Moyne. Details very quickly. Control, pressure in once again put on by the Rovers there. Unlucky there, nearly intercepted by the Rover. Moyne now holding on to the ball in their back four. But poor pass there now, intercepted. No chance now. It's unlucky there, so it is. A lot of game in play here currently in the Moyne half of the field. A chance there now, coming over the top. Pressure been put on. Then clear up the line. Free out there.
Yeah, it's gotten a little bit scrappy the last couple of minutes. A couple of free kicks after creeping into the game. So I'd say both teams are just looking for a rest now.
As I think the start that we had there, the intensity was put into it. It is extremely hard to keep that up in any level of sport for that length of time. So probably look at the way are going to take a slow the pace on a small bit now, but I do expect it to creep back up fairly soon.
Yeah, I'd say it'll go in fits and spurts. So it will if the Moyne create a couple of chances, or if Rovers can get a goal here. Jack crossed it in. Came off of Dale. So I think Jack Bates is his first game with Rovers, so he's doing reasonably well over there.
Yeah, he was good ball in. First, the defender bit nervy in with the clearance.
Yeah, Dale actually played the whole of last year for the Moyne as a left full back. Now he's slotted in as centre half today. I think Anto Russell is out with a hamstring injury, so he looked. Oh, Rovers are sort of hitting a post from the corner. So and also D Cullen is in the Moyne team. So the Moyne looked to be a little bit unsettled, especially across the back with D and Dale. Kind of new into in new positions in the team.
I suppose when you do lose one member of your back four and such a key member of that, it does take a while to settle into the new formation and new positioning.
Yeah, that's it. And it's completely playing from the centre, from left full back to the centre half as Dale has done. It's not easy. People think it is, but there's completely different positioning you have to pick up, and you kind of have to be on the half turn the whole time as a centre half, where you can be a little bit square on being the full back. So Dale is a good player, but he's matched in there with Powshay, who for me, along with Ian Sinnott and Decky Downs, is probably the best centre halves in Wexford.
A free here now though to the Moyne. James Pearce standing over it. Centre halves for the Moyne up there, waiting for the ball to be brought in. St. Dane, chance. Oh, nearly flick on. Gone for a goal kick though. Dangerous enough ball there, but probably marshalled well enough by the Rovers.
Yeah, it was a good delivery. Pa was unlucky, it probably came off his shoulder. John Pears, he's a lovely delivery of a ball from anywhere in that area. So well done. Goal kick now by Lee.
We have people from Dubrovnik tuning into us here right now, Nicky. So I said there's not only people from the town there watching this, there's people from all over watching us now.
That's great. Sure, look, it's great promotion, and fair play to you lads, and for getting out and promoting the junior game in Wexford. It's absolutely fabulous. These lads train 5, 6, these lads are training 3-4 nights a week, and they're sitting in on their Saturday nights, and they put an awful lot of commitment into it. So fair play to you lads for putting the effort and promoting them.
I suppose there's not enough actually committed to lads that do play the junior game, that they do give up their Saturday nights, they do give a lot of work commitments and things to tog out of a Sunday morning. Yeah, no, they're lucky today with the weather being so good, but unfortunately it's not hot. Every day you're going to get sun beaming down on a Sunday morning. You do have the hard conditions, but I suppose there isn't enough commitment given to the commitment these lads put in, and the ability to so we are here live streaming it from the Moyne, but look, there's they have families and friends all over the world that would love to be here and would normally be here, but through other ways they're not here. But it's great for them to be able to show for their friends and family.
Oh, gee, it surely is. And like as I touched on there, it's not only these bunch of players who are out playing today. Like there's the Wexford Football League is, I think, the second biggest league in the whole of Ireland, and the standard in the Wexford Football League has gone phenomenal over the last 10 years, and there's a savage commitment not only from the Premier League lads but right down through the divisions, and it's getting better and better. Every club has coaches and has things in place, and fair play to them. It's great work, and Rovers nearly got in again there, so good delivery by Mikey Dempsey that time, or I think it was either Mikey or Ricky. Great delivery.
Good dangerous ball in there again, unlucky not to get a flick on, but well headed clearance there by the Rovers centre half. Moyne now with the ball in the middle of the field. Foul there now in the middle of the park. Referee going to have a word with him there. That's a yellow card there for that one. Little bit late, nothing in it, but yellow card offence.
Yeah, maybe a little bit harsh in a derby game. Rory moved the ball very, very quick on Jono, and he kind of caught him. So it's not a yellow card you want to be picking up with a still probably the bones of an hour or more to go in the game, but he has it now, so he'll have to tread on his footsteps for the remainder of the game.
Yes, we have 17 minutes gone here now, so yeah, it is early enough to get a card, especially in a town derby where there is always going to be a couple of niggles, a couple of nabs, yourself.
Oh yeah, definitely. And to be honest, Nicky Boland is probably up there at the very top of the referees in Wexford. He has a lot of common sense, and he normally referees the game with that. And he's one of the better ones. Everybody likes to see Nicky in the game and during the week.
I suppose when you have such a big game in town, it's great when you see such an experienced ref and a cool-headed ref to take charge of it.
Oh, definitely. Well, he never courts any controversy, so he doesn't. So that's the good thing about Nicky, and he's always very approachable, a nice lad. So a fair clearance by the ball.
Yeah, it's we're lost of 2 balls now, so I hope there's enough.
there'll be loads. The Moyne have loads of footballs over there, I see.
Trying out with D. Cullen. Looking for options, nothing really going around there. Sent in long though. Chance here now for the Moyne. Sent across. Chance. Oh! Well collected there though by the Rovers goalkeeper. Keane Hanley there with the opportunity, but sent out again here. A header there. We have a throw here now for the Moyne. D sends it back to the keeper, Pat Isle, who moves it out. Flicked on there to the midfield. With players there, a couple of sent out wide here now. Nothing given by the referee. Fair challenge. In my opinion, it was there too. Well, pressure behind there by D. Cullen. Couple of fiery challenges going in there now, Nicky, but I mean, like, all fair in fairness.
Oh yeah, it's liveling up a little bit there. You'd always expect a couple of little meaty challenges in the derby, so you would. And look, it's all in the part of the game. As long as nobody gets injured, it's nice to see a good tackle going in here and there.
It's what people love to see. Love to see good football. Love to see hard challenge going in as well. Which itself, no one wants to see anyone injured, but they do love a hard challenge.
It's part of the game that's actually probably drifting out a little bit. Is the tackling, but I think that's going out in all sports, to be honest. Or like a lot of sports are wanting to go non-contact nearly with the rules that they're bringing in. But it's always nice to see a bit of a physical challenge here and there.
Absolutely, it is a competition between two well-primed teams there, and you want to see everyone give it their free there now though, to the Moyne.
Yeah, another free in a dangerous area, and the Moyne might, if they keep getting these free kicks, they might end up creating something that our lads don't want. A couple of silly frees in this area, and they seem to be giving them all away in here. It's a free shot into the box, so hopefully they'll be able to keep defending them, but they're just inviting a bit of pressure on themselves now with these free kicks. Rovers are.
D. Cullen with the free in, sure, easily claimed there by the goalkeeper. Wasn't really any danger in that one at all now. Rovers goalkeeper. Oh, it's a poor kick out there in the midfield here now. Moyne holding on to the ball, looking for options. Oh, now a chance here for the Moyne. Oh, another good challenge there. So there was free here given out. 50-50 challenge, but in fairness there probably was a bit more malice in there by the Moyne, so fair call, free out there.
Yeah, free out. I think Rory's after hurting himself going into it, but yeah, good strong challenge. Alan will never pull out of anything like that. He loves a bit of a physical game, so Alan does, but yeah, hopefully Rory's not too bad. He's getting a bit of treatment now, I think. Hard to calling him in yet. Mine are pretty slow coming in to give him treatment, but looks like they might even get a little bit of a water break now. It is very, very warm on the lads out there, so there'll be no harm in all of them getting a drop of water on board.
Yeah, for the start of September it is quite warm here now this morning, but especially with the tempo that the game has been played at, the chance for a bit of a water break is well needed for both sides.
Yeah, definitely, it's something that you should be looking at. I was down at one of the underage cup finals, and Kieran Dunn was part of the referees that day, and he made them stop a couple of occasions to get the water on. So on a warm day like that, you can't take any chances with anybody.
Oh, absolutely not, absolutely not. Right, they're receiving treatment there at the minute. We are 22 minutes gone here. Of course, we are in the Moyne's pitch here today.
I'm surprised nobody from the Moyne is warmed up there with Rory being down. I don't see anybody moving to stretch out or anything like that, but he looks like he's going to be okay.
A yellow card there shown to Rory, was it?
Yeah, Rory knew, yeah. Rory's first game back with the Moyne. He played the last couple of years with Tom Brack, so he would have played underage, but his brother Joe is the assistant manager, so obviously there's a small bit of a pull there with Joe bringing Rory back to the club.
A big thank you to everyone tuning in to us today on Facebook and on YouTube. As I said, this is our first game being live streamed from the Wexford League, and we are in, of course, the associate provider of the Wexford League stream, so we're hoping to bring you a lot more games this year and to show off in all the leagues, the calibre of soccer that Wexford has to provide. Great turn there in the midfield. Sean Burke there now, sent over, and he has the ball again, sends it out to the right hand side, looking for option, goes out to right back, first time ball in, danger, cleared by the Shamrock centre half, back in again, not onside, so he is onside, sent down again, chance to whip it in, plays it back to the centre midfielder or to the right back, so he's a chance. Oh, offside flag was up. Offside, dangerous ball in there. Look for the offside flag, really.
Yeah, it was some lovely play there by the Moyne. Peter Marsden slowed it up there when he needed it and waited until the opportunity was ready. It was a lovely whipped in ball by Rory, and fortunately for Rovers, James Fair was after finding an offside, but he didn't finish it anyway. But it was a great move by the Moyne that time. There's some lovely football by Shamrock in the centre of the park there. So the Rovers are kind of giving it back to the Moyne a little bit now, and if they continue to do that, they'll be under pressure, because that's when the Moyne are at their dangerous, when they have the ball down and move it fast.
Goal kick here now. Poor connection on the kick, but it's one over the Moyne though, back in the half, controlled.
Yeah. It looks like Aidan is after changing it around a little bit. I think he's after bringing Peter Marsden out onto the wing, and he's after creating or finding a bit of space out there, and young Keane Hanley has gone in through the centre, and it seems to have caused Rovers a little bit of a problem for a couple of minutes there. They haven't switched on to the switch as of yet.
Throw here now for the Moyne on the far side of the field. Sent in, header one, but Shamrocks again, Regiment in the back line. It's a free there now, little push in the back.
Yeah, Ricky Dwyer is a lovely footballer. He won a couple of All-Irelands with Wexford Youths, and he's an enigma really. He floats through games at times, but he's really is a top class footballer with great skill and a perfect delivery 99% of the time. Great effort, hard luck, Jono.
Rovers a chance here now after the block down.
Marta's overlapping. Whipped
Ball
in
in
low
low.
by Marta.
Cleaned up. Played in again. Roy clears it out, but Rovers get it there. Rovers playing a few nice passes there, but taken by Pad Isle there in the goal for the Moyne. A couple of nice chances there for the Rovers.
Yeah, over the first half they've probably shaded it so far in the chances wise. Obviously they're one up, but they hit the post, and they've had a couple of more clear-cut chances than the Moyne. So Rovers are playing well. They can be happy. They're winning probably that little bit of a battle in the centre of midfield, and the two centre halves are playing very well. Anything goes in, Alan and Ian are getting on top of it. But James Fair is dangerous now with the ball at his feet, and that's a good shot. James is dangerous. He's pacey when he runs at you, and he has a wicked shot. So Rovers will have to close that down if they.
The Moyne, suppose so far their main chances have been long range efforts. They haven't really got a chance to game one on one yet to force a save from the Rovers keeper.
No, they haven't. They've shot from long range, and they've had a few long range free kicks. So that's about it really. So that's fair play to Rovers for cutting them out of them chances. But look, at all it takes is one chance, and the Moyne can be clinical. So they'll keep going. Rovers, as I said earlier on, their back four are very strong. So
we're almost 27 minutes gone here. It is 1-0 to Shamrock Rovers. Goal coming in the first few minutes of the game. Oh, flicked over the top there now. Roy for the Moyne gets the ball, lays it off. James Pear sends it out to the right back. Down the line, held on to Roy. You hold on to the ball, take a throw there, so we will for Moyne. Throwing in, chance there now. Wicked cross there, but went out of play. There's a good crowd here today, especially as I said, it is a town derby. There's always going to bring a lot of attention in around, isn't there?
Yeah, I know both clubs are always very well supported, no matter when we play each other. So it's nice to see a few up and around, and hopefully there's another few at home tuned in. I just see Podge Doyle there, Rovers. He's really sitting on John Pear's hip. So it looks like that's the ply of Shamrock Rovers to try and take John Pierre out of the game, which is a great idea by Paul, the new Rovers manager. He has podged it on John, as if John's going, the Moyne go. So fair play to the lads, it's working as we speak.
I mean, he is a player that you really have to keep a hold on. You don't want to give him time on the ball because he will pick out passes. He's an extremely good forward. He said, should have probably got a bit better chance when he was with Wexford FC, but I mean, back playing the Wexford League now, where he'll get to show off a lot more of his ability.
Oh, definitely. Well, look, that's my own personal opinion. I didn't think him or Ricky got a fair crack at the whip down there. I don't think many players from Wexford, when they go down to the FC, it's in the area again, John with a grey header back across. But no, John Pierre is a top class player, and he could play at that level easily. Ricky Dwyer calling for the ball.
Playing back very deep there at the minute, so he is.
Yeah, Ricky does that from time to time. He's, as I said, he plays the game at his own pace at times, and he drops in. He always finds space. He's one of them intelligent players always looking to get into space. Something similar to Peter Marsden of the Moyne or John Pierre. He can get onto the ball and he can make things happen in the space.
Moyne hold on to the ball here now. Well marshalled there over Shamrock Rovers, and the ball is sent out to the left hand side of the field. Moyne have the ball here now. Dangerous position, ball sent in. Offside flag gone up again though. I said no, they haven't really had too many chances that have actually been what you call clear cut chances so far. Nicky, have they?
No, they haven't, but they are actually starting to create a little bit more than they have been for the first 25-26 minutes. So that will be a concern for the Rovers lads, that they're starting to create a little bit. And all it takes is for one of them balls to be right, and for one time drone to be right, and they're right back in this game. So Rovers are probably taking a small bit of a breather now at the minute, and they're sitting back and trying to soak it up. Another debut guy there for Rovers today, James Finn, and he played a lovely ball through there for Ricky, but how Shays after sweeping it up there.
He has the ball again here now. Unfortunate. Cleared up long. Header won by the Rovers. Sent up long here now. D. Cullen with the header. Ball there. Rovers hold on to the ball again. Sent in long. D. Cullen with the header again. Chance here now. The overlap. Gets it there now. Chance sent over long. Chance here. Oh! That's unfortunate. Just a bit ahead of the ball was the Rover centre forward. Chance again though. Good pressure from on there now by Shamrock Rovers, but a chance for the Moyne to get him on the counter. Sends the ball back into the centre there now. Great defending there by Shamrock Rovers. Podger win the ball in midfield. Sends it up long there now. Chance offside, flag up again though. Close one, but it, if you're a millimetre off, you're off.
Oh, that's what the rule states anyway, but a lot of we'll argue over them, but it's a great thing the Wexford Football League brought in, maybe I think it's in about 5 years, is with the linesmen in the Premier game, because as you see there today, that game is so fast, it's nearly impossible for one man in the middle to call offsides and to help him out. So it was Pat Wheatley, Lord of Mercy on him. He was the one who was forcing it to come in, and it's been a success in my eyes anyway, and it'll only make the game better the longer the linesmen are involved.
Absolutely. I mean, for the referee himself to have them extra set of eyes there on the field, that he can just be sure of his decisions. It makes look for the spectator, for the coaches, at least they know then that there's nothing dubious whatsoever, that there's three sets of eyes there watching this game.
Yeah, that's it. Now look, you don't always agree with the linesmen, but it's great to have them. 99% of the time they get things right, and as you see there, an offside like that is very, very hard for Nicky Boland in the middle to call it. So it's good to have the help on the sidelines with the lads.
Corner here now for the Moyne, going to be whipped in by D. Cullen. Chance here now, because I suppose the Moyne's best chances have been from the set piece, really.
Yeah, they have, and they're in again, James, after getting a shot off.
Chance here now, shot. Save by the Rovers keeper.
Shot by
Wasn't much venom in it now, simple enough save from the keeper.
Easy enough, yeah. And unfortunately, it looks like Rory New has gone off due to that injury he picked up in that tackle with Alan Freeman, and Keane Larkin has come on. So a small bit of a reshuffle for the Moyne. We have to wait to see where Keane is going to drop in, whether he takes up that midfield position or in the backs. He normally plays in the backs. So we'll see how it goes.
At the minute seems to be looking in around just in front of the back four at the minute, so great challenge there. Throw in to the Moyne there, so it is now Decombe with the throw in. Another throw in there, great pressure from on by Shamrock Rovers. Ball thrown into the middle there now with time and space for the Moyne. John Bird looking for options there, sends the ball out to the left hand side. Cross comes in. Oh, chance.
Great defending by Ian.
And looks like it's a free out there now.
Yeah, I see Ian hobbling there. He picked up an injury in pre-season and he didn't train all week, so he's hobbling a little bit there. So hopefully he'll be okay. Ian's one of them warriors who'll battle through anything. But yeah, he picked up quite a bad injury there about 2 weeks ago. He bruised the bottom of his foot, so a little bit of a limp.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a great one now to have with a free here now for Shamrock Rovers. Keeper sends it up long. Podge Doyle there. Two boy fighting for it there in the ball, but John Pear gets the best out of it. John Pear playing again. Lays it off, little turn flick, great move there. Looking for support. It's great defending there. It's a free to the Moyne in a very dangerous position here now. Start off with John Pear making great win of the ball here, and the Moyne half the field and playing a lovely ball into the middle.
Yeah, it was a lovely move by John actually. He gave it to young Keane Hanley, who flicked it around Mikey. I think he gave the free when they came together there. I don't think it was for the challenge that Mikey won the ball. I think it was when the two of them clipped legs. So yeah, another free in another dangerous position. It doesn't look like the Rovers lads are backing off too quick. So will John try and test Lee in the goal? It's probably within his range.
John Pear standing over the ball now. Referee makes sure the wall is back the required distance. Chance hitting low. Chance here to Moyne out the ball. Bit of a miscued shot there now, but take a goal kick for Shamrock Rovers.
Yeah, I think Rory got a bit of a bloody nose. He's normally right back. He doesn't really find himself in that position too often, and it fell to him and he just swept at it. So I'd say Aidan would have liked it to fall to one of his more attacking players than Rory.
But when you're up there, it's hard not to get the right boot to get a chance to. As a man says, if you don't buy a ticket, you can't win the lotto, isn't it?
Oh, that's for sure. So I haven't seen Rory's name on a score sheet too often, to be honest. So he swung the right peg at it, and here's Rovers breaking again with Emmett. Played a lovely ball into Jack.
Hold on to the ball, played to the middle, defended well there by the Moyne. Sent up long. Head up there with John Pear. They're free there now to the Rovers. Bit of a coming together there, nothing in it.
No, very little. I think it was just frustration. John Pear, as I said, he's been very well marshalled by Podge Doyle throughout this first half. So I think John just got a little bit frustrated there that the Rovers lads are very, very close to him. So and here's Dougal playing a crossfield ball over to Jono. Great touch, Jono.
Time now, sends it out here to the right back. Oh, it's an unlucky first touch, just left it behind him and goes out of play. Was the throw to the Moyne though. Cleared down. It's a throw now to the Moyne.
Yeah, throw in it. The boys are going to really press them up into the corner here now and keep the pressure on the Moyne. They really haven't let the Moyne settle, which has been great from the Rovers lads. They haven't allowed them to settle into the game at all.
37 minutes gone, 1 in the air there with Rovers. Ricky Dow sends the ball in. Oh, chance here now again. Can he finish? Oh, nothing given. Oh, well cleared on the line. Well cleared on the line. Should have been 2-0 there, really.
Should have been young. I thought Emmett might have won a penalty, to be honest with you. hard to see from this angle. It looked quite a clumsy tackle by D, but young Jack Bates should have really put it away there. You have to put them chances away. Moyne on the counter again, but ball's coming out with it.
Here now, Rovers breaking down the right hand side again. Ball sent down on side. Oh, flag has gone up. You hope Shamrock Rovers don't look back to rue that chance there that they missed.
No, you'd be hoping. Well, obviously Rovers would be hoping not to anyway, and obviously with my connections, I am hoping they're not. But D has gone down there. It was a kind of a clumsy looking challenge. More than anything, I don't think there was any malice in it. I think it was just clumsy. So it looks like Moyne might have to do another reshuffle.
Yeah, two injuries in the first half here now. So hopefully it's just a little bit of a knock now that he'll be able to run off, because they said you don't want to see lads going off so early in the game due to injury.
No, you definitely don't. And poor Dermot Cullen he's been fierce unlucky for the last couple of years, picking up niggling injuries, and he hasn't had a full run of it. For a couple of years he was the up and coming left full back in the Wexford Football League, and just the last 2 to 3 years he's just had a run of niggly injuries, so he's been unlucky, and hopefully this is not another one. Hopefully he'll be able to continue.
Looks like he's going to try and run it off. He will have to lead the field of play for the ref to welcome him back on after receiving treatment. But we have just about 40 minutes gone here now. Been a couple of stoppages, so probably will be a few minutes of additional time added on at the end of the half.
Yeah, nothing major. A couple of minutes here and there, and for the substitution made by the Moyne, so we're getting close to half time, and the boys will get a well-earned break.
Pat Isle here now with the free, looking for options. Deacon back onto the field now, sent up, clear by the Rovers. Big ball, be a throw there out to the Moyne. Big clearance there that was now.
Oh, Alan the ball Freeman is a no-nonsense defender, and he will put it into Rosade if it needs to be, so that was a good clearance by him. So he loves defending, and that's his forte. He loves to defend. He's kind of similar to Powershade, or they're both out and out defenders from either side. So.
Ball down here now. Moyne win the ball midfield. Header unlucky, goes out of play. Throwing here now to Shamrock Rovers. So it is still 1-0 here. The Shamrock Rovers goal after a couple of minutes there. Ball sent in. We nearly lost the equipment there, lads. that would have been the end of the stream. Thankfully John O stopped himself in the nick of time.
He was never the quickest in the world anyway when he put the brakes on there.
Free here now though to Shamrock Rovers. Ricky Dwyer with the free, sends it in long, dangerous ball in. One in the air by Rovers, holding on to the ball here now in dangerous position. Defended there by John Pear. Nothing given there by the referee. Shouts for handball. Playing the advantage there though, but we'll come back for the free. No real advantage coming from it.
No real advantage. So, but I'd like. He could have let it run for another second or two. You never know. These balls might break here or there in a split second, but he called it back. So free in again to the Moyne. John Pear gone back to take it in halfway line.
Nearly everyone gone up from the Moyne now for this. Of course, only a few minutes left in the half, so looking to try and get an equaliser there at half time. Would be great for themselves to get one back at half time, but I said so far the Shamrock's defence has been very regimented and strong there, and will not let anything through too easy.
No, not as yet, but the ball is in the melting pot now as we speak. But
what chance here, do you call?
Martin's cleared it out of danger area. Martin McKeown.
Yeah, it was a good chance there. Throw here now to the Moyne. Wait for another ball to come on. D. Cullen here, who had that chance there, is going to take the throw in. D with throw, looking for options.
I think he's not happy with the ball, the referee. They're going to play on with it.
Just making sure, I suppose it was a decent ball. You want to be playing with the best kind of equipment that you have here in a game like this.
Yeah, well, over the number of years, the pitches, the facilities, and the footballs have all improved. The footballs are so much lighter nowadays. It does make a hell of a difference, and sure, it's gone with the technology. You lads would never have been able to do this 2-3 years ago, so everything is improving. So it's great.
And fair to the way the balls are gone, I can even strike a ball nowadays. 2-3 years ago, I couldn't even kick a ball. So fair play to the lads getting decent balls. The us unskillful soccer players can actually kick a ball nowadays.
I wouldn't believe it for a second.
I said the day I hung up my soccer boots, I was told that's the greatest decision for Wexford League football that's ever been made. We've free here now though to the Shamrocks.
Yeah, it's been a very exciting game, I think, for the first half. The lads on the pitch have done both clubs proud so far. Anyway, it's been a very good competitive game. There's been some nice football being played, and there's 5 or 6 players missing off of each group of panels. They will only add to it. So yeah, the season ahead is looking exciting as of yet. Anyway.
So for the lads that are getting the opportunity through to the 5 or 6 lads missing, is it a chance for them to make a claim that they deserve their starting position? When you have competition like that, it can only benefit your team.
Oh, definitely, 100%. And Dougal is only after robbing a ball off of Dale Donoghue. He's running. If he gets his head up, he might get an opportunity.
Oh, down. Penalty there. Pushing the back there now. Silly enough foul to be given away.
Dale lost it. He diddle-daddled on it, and look at Ricky was playing. He was looking for it. He waited for the contact, and unfortunately Dale gave him the hands on the back. And once the hands go on the back, you go over. It's a penalty. That's the game nowadays. Ricky Dwyer stepping up to take it. So Pa has a great record in penalties. He saved one in the Gaelic football there a couple of weeks ago. So he's a great record. But Dougal strikes the ball pretty well. So it looks like it could be a great time to score.
Oh, saved! Chance again. Oh, big save. Just saying there, well able to save a penalty, and poor penalty to be fair though.
Yeah, to be honest, I expected him to blast it. He didn't. He went to place it, and Pa read it, and easy save, but a save that has to be made. So well done, Pa.
Big moment there in the context of the game. Of course, could have been 2-0 there, but
at half time we go to a replay of the penalty.
At half time, as we will be going to a replay of the penalty just so we can watch it again. Of course, we have a free and out to the Rovers with 45 minutes gone, so we will only have, I'd say 2 minutes of max of additional time.
Yeah, I'd say something like that, a minute or 2 minutes. There's been couple little injuries here and there, so I doubt it'd be too much longer. But Jono taking a free into a dangerous area for Rovers. It would have been a great time for Rovers to score right on half time. But look at great half for Shamrock Rovers, leading 1-0. And the Moyne have just settled in. They had a maybe 10-15 minute period there on the Rovers where they were putting Rovers back and Rovers were sitting in getting a breather. But overall it's been even enough. Rovers maybe just shading it on the chances.
Yeah, so look at the penalty coming so late in the half. If they had settled it, you're really looking out, and you would have fancied them now to finish off the game. But we're going to watch the penalty here now. It was more very down to the central, really. Didn't really challenge Pat Island the goal at all, to be fair.
No, unfortunately, looking back at that, it wasn't the greatest strike by Ricky. As I said, I thought he would have went for it with power because he has a great strike of a ball. But look, at Pa guessed right. If he'd have went the other way, everybody would have said it was a great penalty. But Pa guessed right and he got the save. So well done again, Pa.
So folks, that is half time here now in the Moyne. It is 1-0 to the Shamrock Rovers. We'll be back for you live with the second half very shortly. And we're back here now for the second half. Rovers kicking off, was leading 1-0 from an early goal in the first half. Moyne holding on to the ball here now. Need a good start to the second half, really, so to do.
Yeah, they'll need to start with a high tempo. With Rovers missing the penalty just before half time, they could have nearly had the game home and hose, but the Moyne have to start with a high tempo now.
Now ball in midfield there, looking for options here, sent down, but the Shamrocks hold out again, been very regimented in their back line. They haven't really given the Moyne any chances whatsoever.
No, nothing as of yet. So it'll be interesting to see was there any tactical changes at half time or any even that's moved around on the pitch, but it doesn't seem so. It looks like everybody is set out as they were in the first half.
Very quiet, Rovers.
Ball sent out to the right hand side. No. Moyne looking to hold on to the ball. Cian Larkin there, looking for options. Ball sent up long. Nothing given there. Throw to Shamrock Rovers.
A bit of experience play from Mort McKeown. Mort has been around Rovers team for years. He's won every honour with Rovers and he's been a real stalwart at Shamrock Rovers. Magnificent player, 34 I think he is now, and he'd be up and down that wing as if he was 18. Great level of fitness Mort has.
You'll obviously, when there's lads been around that long that still have the same drive as a young fella making his name on the scene.
Oh, sure. Well, he started off, it's hard to believe, he started off as a speedy centre forward, and then for a long time we used him as a winger, and towards the end of last year I put him in right full back, and it looks like Paul is after leaving him in right full back, so he's using his experience. He's still a ball of speed, but he's a great player to have around and great in the dressing room.
Halfway.
Throw here now for Rovers in the Moyne half of the field.
See, Paul Corwin has just told the Rovers lads to warm up. He might be thinking of a couple of changes.
As we were saying, it is a warm day there now, and a lot of lads, so it's first game of the season, the tanks could be run empty a bit early in the game, so putting on a few fresh legs early in the second half could be the win of the game, really.
Yeah, definitely. Look, it's tough because you're looking, it's the first game of the season, it's such a high tempo, such a big game to start for both clubs, so you could run out of gas very, very quick, where normally later in the season obviously you'll have the extra few miles in your legs and things like that, so yeah, the substitutions could play a massive part in this game.
Powell sends the ball out to Rory O'Connor there. Cian Larkin holding on to the ball there. Ball sent down, but Rovers hold on to the ball there. Getting a bit scrappy there now in the midfield, but Moyne have the ball now, playing it through. Great defending there again with Rovers, but ball with Cian Larkin for Moyne, sent over long. Well defended there by Shamrock Rovers. Sent up long to Emma Quirk, the goal scorer. Goal after about 3 minutes in the game.
Go on, Jack. Squeeze him, Jack. Alright, Jack. All right.
Moyne trying to hold on to the ball here now and just dictate the game at their pace, really, which they need to do, I suppose, given that how well the Shamrock Rovers have been playing so far.
Yeah, definitely. Moyne really have to try and get onto the ball a little bit. To be honest, it's been very unusual for the Moyne lads. They're normally so composed and controlled, but they've been quite scrappy and a lot of misplaced passes today. So maybe that's coming from the pressure of Shamrock Rovers. There's another one there by the line, and Dougal ripping through the middle here. So silly free kick by Pa to give away there. He was after kicking the ball away. A silly free kick by Pa. But great play by Ricky Dwyer again.
All extremely well play, held up there and won the foul very well. Clever football, really.
He is. He's very clever. He's that intelligent and he buys a lot of fouls. But this is a dangerous area now. So if it was me, I'd like him to be whipping it in with Ricky's right foot.
He's walking away from it there now.
Jano's going to whip it in with his left. Great set piece play as well. I would have liked to have whipped
Oh, it's a poor enough delivery there. Goal kick now to the Moyne. But Pat Isle there, lot of screen. They're not happy with his back four. How they seem to be set up there whatsoever.
No, it doesn't look like it. They haven't. The back four today really haven't settled. Dale Donoghue's given away a few balls there. Even he's after doing really well and winning the ball, but he gave away a couple of very soft passes there. So, which is very unusual, as I said, from the Moyne. They normally love this type of football where they play out from the back, and they're normally very good at it. But they seem to be going very long, very quick today for some reason. Another free kick, simple free.
Pushing the back there. It's an easy up for Shamrock Rovers there in this case. Suppose in front of viewers, we were told at half time, Nicky, it is your 21st birthday today, I believe.
I wish it was 21. 37 today. People think I'm a lot older. I've been around forever, but 37 today. Hopefully I get another 37.
Please God, as I said, happy birthday to you anyway.
Thanks very much.
Probably the best birthday present you get now is an easy win for the Rovers here. Again, another goal and go home happy.
Yes, Asher, look, if you're meant to be doing this, you have to try not to be biased, but look, with my connections and being with Rovers for the last 10 years, I'll always be a Rovers man, so I'm praying to God we get a Rovers win today.
I said it's hard not be biased when your own team is playing. I mean, look at some of the great pundits of all time when it comes to watching the Ireland games. Look, it's nice to call a spade, but you'll always give your own boys a bit of something.
Yeah, that's it, and I think even that was a little bit of a nasty challenge by Peter Mars in the centre midfield, but on young Jack Bates. But yeah, as you say, that can be hard at times. But sure, look, you just try and call it as it is. It's my first time doing anything like this, so.
And thanks very much. Thanks very much for talking out. I think it was Podge Doyle there that got the little bit of boot in there, but Podge getting up there. Podge a good little footballer, tidy in midfield, so he is.
Yeah, Podge is well able for it. He's a farmer, so he's made a good stock, Podges. So he likes that bit of a challenge as well, so he'll be well able for it, Podge will.
One of a few farmers up around the Shamrocks, I presume.
Yes, they were not blessed with a whole lot of them, but that's a great delivery by Ricky Dwyer into the area. I think Mikey Dempsey was unlucky not to get his head on it.
So ball sent up long again. Emma Quirk wins the header there. Chance here now. Deacon looking to shepherd it out.
Goal kick.
Goal kick. There is some good balls in there. Emma Quirk, what you were saying earlier on in the first half, he works for every ball. He's leaving that there, and he's a constant threat and eagle to that Moyne back four.
Oh, definitely. Emmett is one of these lads who just never ever stops. And he's doing a thankless job. If you look, Rovers are only playing with one lad up there, and he is occupying that back four. And he's done it on numerous times before, but you can always rely on him. He'll close down every single ball and he'll work hard. And he's a great man to hold the ball up as well. Sometimes a great tackle by Alan Freeman there.
We have a throw in here now for the Moyne. Keane Larkin looking for the ball off it, not given. Descends down, cleared again by Shamrock Rovers. Control there now. Once again, Emma Quirk putting pressure on the Moyne back four. Sent up long again. Offside flag. Just unlucky, just a little bit of timing issues there, but I mean, you have to try and play on the edge to try and get in behind the back four.
Yeah, definitely. I think he was slightly off. Paul wasn't overly happy with it, but I think he was slightly off. But, I think the Moyne will have to maybe start looking at making a couple of changes, because Rovers are slightly on top. It's not really working for him at the minute. Might be looking at somebody coming in and changing it up a bit.
No, I mean they have had majority of the ball in the entirety of the game, and they've had the better chances. As we were saying at half time, they could have been 3-0 up really if they had taken their chances, but of course the game is 1-0. But when it is at 1-0, even though you are on top, you're still giving the opposition the chance to nick an equaliser, and then it's up in the melting pot again then really.
Yeah, definitely. I was down watching North End and Gorey last week, and North End were in a similar position to Shamrock Rovers. They were the dominant team. They should have been 2, maybe 3 up, and Gorey got a penalty in the last minute and snatched an equaliser. So against the top teams in Wexford, the likes of Moyne, North End, Rovers, and here's Moyne in with a chance, and this is what we're talking about. D. Cullen, good effort, D. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. D. You have to put these teams away when the opportunities come up, and North End will missed the chance last week, so Rovers will have to be aware of that.
Absolutely. So they have had to bear the ball, but it is 60-40 in my opinion here, really kind of how the game is breaking out, but you know there's been a few chances, and you know I don't think the Rovers keeper's had to make a save of any real significance so far, really, has he?
No, not as yet, but that could change in a split second. So it could. Probably the Moyne maybe might shade it, and their bench might be a little bit stronger than the Rovers lads.
Might hold on to the jump here, been put pressure by Podge Doyle there, not giving him a second, pushing him completely out. Great pressure there from Podge Doyle. Rory O'Connor blocked down the ball. Ball number 7 here for the Moyne. Rory O'Connor there losing out in the challenge. Sends out Emma Quirk. Holds onto the ball there now, looking for options. Lays it off and back out to him again. Emma Quirk down to the end line, sends the ball across. No one there, unfortunately, for Shamrock Rovers.
No, good ball across, but nobody read it for Shamrock Rovers, and now it looks like the Moyne could be on a counter again. Well read by Mark McKeown.
As it defensively, Shamrock Rovers seem to just have the makings of them here altogether. Any time that they've even had a counter to Moyne, there has always been someone there to get a foot in, get the tackle in. They are well regimented at the back line.
Oh yeah. As we spoke earlier in the game, they've played together for a number of years, these lads, and even with Lee behind it, so they'll read the game well, and they'll work together very, very well. But Moyne now are on top for the last minute or two with Keane Larkin coming through.
Keane Larkin looking for options there, back to John Pear. Podge, he's been absolutely stuck to him the whole game. He's not giving him an inch, so he's not.
No, by far, and it's an effort here by Keane. No, Podge has done he's done a magnificent job. It's all about if Podge can keep his concentration and keep close to that, that's a massive boost for Shamrock Rovers. It will be if he can continue to do that, because John is probably he's probably in the top 1 or 2 players in the Wexford League. I think he's actually the current player of the year in the Wexford League this year, so to be doing that job is a tough task on Podge.
As there was another pot shot there by the Moyne, which will now lead to a goal kick Shamrock Rovers here. We have 57 minutes gone in the game. This is a 1-0 Shamrock Rovers. Ball sent up long. 1 the Area Rovers. Called it wrong myself there. It's a Shamrock Rovers throw.
To be honest, I thought it was a Moyne throw all day long, so the Rovers got the rub of the green on that one. I think it came off Jono, and Emmett's in now. He's after winning a corner off of Power Share. So that's a great battle up there between Emmett and Pa. Two lads who give 100% the whole time.
Of course, now being the big man up there now, chance to whip in the corner and for someone to get their head on the ball.
Yeah, that's it. So look, you have to try and make your set pieces count. You don't get too many opportunities when the game is in play to get a delivery in. So you have to make set pieces count.
Mickey White whiffs the ball in, dangerous ball in. Paddoyle claims it though. Accomplished call there and save.
Great collection from Pa. He's good at that. Really improved over the last few years coming out and collecting the ball, so well done.
Ball there with D. Cullen. D. Cullen lays it off. It's a free down there. Just a bit of a pull in the jersey.
Sarah, you bring a needle and thread for his mouth.
Free here now for the Moyne.
Rovers lads weren't overly happy with the free. I reckoned it was soft.
I suppose it was a bit soft, but slipped there with Keane Larkin. Fresh bomb by John Bush. Another free there to the Moyne. Bit of play acting there in midfield. Ref, too experienced laying that gets home and tells the boys to cop on, really, doesn't he?
Yeah, small bit. We went down a little bit easy, but sure, like hopefully that doesn't creep into the game. Hopefully they'll all stand up and be men about it and take the slaps. It's a town derby at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean it has creeped into the game at all levels, really. But
yeah.
You're looking for men to be men in this case, so they are, and stop this play acting, really looking for fouls and looking to get lads booked.
Yeah, look, if you want to have non-contact, you go and play netball. You know, it's then or golf or something like that. But look, it's a physical game. That's the way we like it to be played.
Oh, absolutely. We have another goal kick here now to Shamrock Rovers, who have taken majority of the gains to themselves. They have been man marking their opposition quite well and haven't given the Moyne anything really to feed off really.
No, very little, and Lee's using experience there and taking the sting out of the Moyne there with slowing down the goal kicks. But James is on the run now with Peter Marsden. Marsden is after opening it out to Sean Burke, so this is a good counter attack by the Moyne. Lee has in his hands. That's when the Moyne are at their best. They normally do break in 2s and 3s and they play some lovely 1-2 touch football, so that's when they're at their best. Mikey done well there with Peter.
The fucking shot!
I said, yeah, Peter Marsden looks to be playing. They look like they're playing with 3 up top at the minute.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say they probably thought Rovers were going to go with 3 across the back because we've done it for years. But yeah, they've pushed 3 right up top. I suppose they're chasing the game, so 3 men up top put a bit of pressure on, and Rovers are sitting back. But that was a wasted opportunity by James. But the Moyne are really coming into it the last couple of minutes. So if they start picking up and start picking their passes right, they could create a couple of chances. The Moyne could. Rory's not happy there. He was giving out. He was after overlapping.
I suppose when you're a right or left back and you have made that run and you have the opportunity, when you don't get the ball, it would be very frustrating. So it would.
Oh, definitely, especially on a day like today when it's so warm. So if James had hit the target, I'm sure Rory wouldn't have minded, but it went tamely wide, so Rory wasn't happy with that one.
No, but a lot of the chances so far, I said, the Lee and the Shamrock squad hasn't been challenged so far. But the ball here now, Ricky Dwyer lays it over the top, going down, ball it out. Rory defends ball, but pushing the back, free in an extremely dangerous position here now. Push back, Rory not happy with that one, but I thought there was a bit of a little push there. And look, when you're in a position, don't put your hands on the opposition and give the referee the opportunity to give the free really.
No, quite soft. If it was given against you, you'd be disappointed. If it's given to you, you're quite happy, especially in that position. So soft enough free to be awarded to the Rovers.
Ricky here now with the chance to whip it in. Referee's making sure that John here is the required distance back. Low ball in. Cleared there by Rory. And we have a throw for Rovers. Ricky going to take this again. Well, Ricky really has been at the minute the epicentre of anything that Shamrocks have done well in the game. He's really pulling the strings there in the middle as well, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Any chances Rovers have created, he's been at the heart of it. He's as I said, he's intelligent. Look, he's always in space. So he's playing well today for our lads, along with the back four. And Jono's on the ball now, and it looks like the Moyne might be looking at making a change. I see a couple of lads warming up over there, so could be interesting.
Emma Quirk there now, holding the ball but dispossessed. With the ball back, offside flag goes up.
Shamrock Rovers manager's not happy, Paul Kerwin.
No, but I do think that.
Sorry, we are endeavouring to capture all of the action and the ball in play or whatever, but there are a few people obviously walking up and down the line, so we apologise for that.
Of course, for any of you that know, that is our production manager, John Moynihan. Fair play to John, for who has, in fairness, organised this whole thing, got in contact with the required boards in the Wexford League to get this game brought to you today. So, John, on behalf of the people of Ireland, we thank you.
There's young Evans coming on for Keane Hanley. So young Evans is a good chap, quite skillful, very fast, and it's a change by the Moyne. It doesn't look like anything tactical. I think it's been just a straight swap.
I think you're saying quite skillful and quite fast. Anyone wearing pink boots, in my opinion, would want to be skillful and fast to pull them off.
Well, true. I'm kind of old school myself. I like my centre halves to wear black, and I like my attackers to wear bright colours. I'm not overly impressed with Mikey's white boots now for a full back, but yeah, you have to be fancy if you're going to wear them kind of boots. If you look at Peter Marsden's the same with their coloured boots. So
we're free here now to the Moyne. Jump here, going to take this one now.
Yeah, John seems to be the designated free kick taker. He's taking them all, no matter where they are in the park. I can't blame him. With a good set piece delivery.
Oh, chance there. bit more composure needed there. Really, he broke away from his marker quite easily. If he had a bit of a slip there, but a bit more composure up there would have given it a better chance.
Yeah, definitely. As I said, Keane is probably more used to playing in defence, and the Moyne are really starting to find a bit of space in this game now. So they are, which is dangerous to Rovers.
Rory O'Connor has the ball here now. Pressure been put on him. Bob and lay it back. Played over to his centre half parent. Down to D. Cullen. D. Cullen lays it down. Pushing it back, free there on the far side. Similar enough there, little hand in the back, go down, get your free.
Yeah, it's been a feature of the game, and in fairness to Nicky Boland, he's been very consistent.
Chance here now. Oh, flashed over the bar there. As you're saying though, the Moyne really are getting a foothold into the game here now. So Rovers been looking at the chances they've had, haven't been too dangerous, but at the minute it looks like they could be ruined, the 2 opportunities missed in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. The Moyne they're on top now the last couple of minutes, and they're starting to move the ball. They're finding space. It kind of looks like Rovers are getting a small bit tired, so they're finding that bit of space, and they're creating a few chances. Not in clear cut, but they're creating them.
So just an update for people who did think we're ringing the Ferns again today. Ferns are currently 6-0 up. Goals by Conor Jordan, 2 from Robert Vickers, 1 from Shane Breen, Keith Breen and Scobie with the 6th. I suppose ourselves we didn't think Ferns would have had it as easy, but 6-0 is a comprehensive result and there's definitely time left in that game.
Jesus, definitely. Great. It's a great score. 6-0 up. You'd take it any day of the week, so you would. Fair play to them. There could be a danger this year, Ferns, in that division. So they had a great win last year, and Neil O'Sullivan was down at it, and they played very well. So we actually had a couple of lads in with us, Johnny Dwyer and Ducker, for a couple of years, and they're great lads. So it's great to see him doing well and still playing. I don't think Ducker's there today. Actually, he's away, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah, not 100% sure, but ball cleared out there now. It's a throw into the Moyne, so it is here. Throw into the Moyne.
I think Martin got that one wrong. It came off of Rory. So look, they normally even themselves out. Rovers got a throw in earlier in the game that came off of Jano, and now it's gone the other way around. It's gone to the Moyne. So they normally even these things themselves out.
Ball thrown in there now. Sent over here. Donahue looks over, lays off. Sitting on the ball there. Rovers putting on great pressure, and a good clearance there by Shamrock Rovers. As I said, it has gone quite niggly there now in the last few minutes, and has a couple of ifs and buts there really. But you're looking for someone just to take leadership of the game now and put a foothold on it, really, Nicky, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. It will be alright. It's kind of the niggly it is. It'll probably suit Rovers a little bit more for the next couple of minutes until they get their foot back in it. So I'm sure they're going to try and break it up and take their time over throw-ins and try and buy a couple of frees for the next couple of minutes just to get a foothold back into it. Because as I said, the Moyne are a very, very good side, and if they get a run on you, it's very, very hard to stop it. So I'm sure they're going to try and make it a little niggly for a few minutes.
Boston hop there. Free out there now. Rovers left back here looking for the ball in acres of space. Rovers keeper just slowing down, taking this thing out of the game really, which is clever game management really.
Yeah, it is. So I'm sure look, he'll try to take as long as possible. So it's about the game management, as you just said. So it is, and sure the Moyne are going to be pushing to get everything restarted as quick as possible. So that's well played by Mikey Dempsey, and it's after falling to Podge. Well done, Podge.
Podge lays it off there to Emma Quirk. Emma Quirk holding up, sends the ball in. Chance cleared by the Moyne, but Ricky Dwyer, unlucky, but well worked there to keep a hold of the ball.
Yeah, good defending by Paoche again there that time. He got his foot on it and got a clearance. He's had a good game for the Moyne today, Paz.
And Chance
Rovers are
So-
making a change now. Camille, a former Moyne Rangers player, coming in. So it looks like it could be Jack Bates, I'd say. Yeah, Jack Bates is coming off, so could be a straight swap. Camille is a lovely, fancy footballer. So as he said, he came over from the Moyne, so he has a point to prove to Aidan and the Moyne lads.
Where do you see himself now fitting into the team here at Medway playing?
I'd say he can just go swap for swap straight over onto the left side, I'd say. So yeah, I'd say he'll just stick on this left side of midfield. So he will. He'll love coming up against Rory, so he will.
Been a former Moynes player. Try out, podges the ball with time and space, sends it over. Dangerous ball. Clear by the Moyne, but still pressure upon by Shamrock Rovers. But throw there to the Moyne.
Ricky Dwyer is down injured now, so hopefully that's not going to be too serious, because it'd be a massive loss for Rovers in the last 20 minutes if he's to go off.
I said, yeah, he has been everything good about Shamrock. Say he has been involved in it. Every chance they've had. Look, unfortunately, didn't score the penalty, but I think with looks here, he's not looking for any treatment. He's looking to run a half. You love seeing a fella that's just pure determination that not walking off this field. So I'm not.
No, Dougal, I'd say just looking for a rest more than anything. But
And they like that. You can't blame him, man, for wanting a rest.
no, I suppose with the big beard that he's carrying around on him.
Not too high, come here.
Nothing wrong with having a big beard either.
No, that was a lovely bit of play by Peter, actually. Marsden there with his chest. So Peter's a lovely player. Actually, Peter played with Shamrock Rovers for a couple of years before he came to the Moyne. So he got his premiere with the Moyne last year. Lovely footballer.
Throw in here now, Shamrock Rovers. Sent down, clear up by the Moyne. One in the air by Rovers again though. Pierre Marsden there with the header.
Good challenge.
Rovers holding to the ball. Free with Shamrock Rovers there. So the game has lost any kind of fizz that the Moyne had. Shamrocks have really they've managed it quite well. Any time that the Moyne have tried to put a bit of pressure on, get plays played, or just they're managing the game quite well.
Yeah, they've broke it up quite nice. So yeah, they've broke it up quite nice, and here's a dangerous ball. A good header by Dale Donoghue that time. But yeah, every time a ball is delivered, both teams look quite dangerous every time a ball is delivered into that area, even though it was well defended that time.
Great work rate there by Ricky Dwyer. Thrown in. The new man there for Shamrocks, clearing down the ball. Not letting the Moyne out at all. Anyway, easy. Show Rory O'Connor. Keane Larkin there on the ground, bit of a coming together, nothing in it. Play it on, ball sent down. Rory O'Connor with the header. Wins the free there.
Yeah, I thought the Moyne lads after buying two frees, looked to buy two frees there. So Nicky is. We're after missing something there. Well, I have anyway. I think he gave the free, the Moyne lost it and he pulled it back. So he's pulled it back. So.
Whatever it is anyway. It's now 7-0 to Ferns have been informed. Patrick Skelton with the goal. It's great seeing the right backs getting up and getting on the score sheet.
Yeah, it surely is. It's great to see it, alright. So Patrick's been around a long time too.
He has former Clody man, but I said he's really like the furniture in Ferns at this stage. He's been there so long.
Yeah, definitely. So sure, he married into the Nolan family up there, and this is really heating up now. Rovers and Moyne really heating up. So
a bit of an eagle, a bit of a bite. No, there's going to be late action, I think, in this one now, because both teams are looking to really see. The Rovers looking to seal off this game. A second goal would just kill it off altogether for the Moyne, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And there is, as we said, it's really livened up. Both lines are starting to get involved in it a little bit now over the last couple of minutes. So, which is great to see, as long as it doesn't boil over.
It's been a fun. There's goals galore out in Clone, so there is 8-0. Robert Vickers with his hat-trick. I said Vickers back in Ferns, has been around a few clubs. through Wexford, so he has.
Yeah, Robert is a good lad. He actually played with the Moyne. So, as I said earlier on, this is really suiting Rovers. The game being broke up, they're getting their breaks in between. So the Moyne will want it to be flowing and fast flowing at that. So the way the game is panning out at the minute, it's really suiting Shamrock Rovers.
Free here now. Ricky Dwyer going to whip it in. And so when you have Emma Cork up there, who has been playing so well up front on his own today, every chance ball sent in, dangerous ball up high. One in the air though by the Moyne. Ball falling out to Podge Doyle. Poor first touch though. And now the Moyne have a chance to break. But fresh though by Podge, keeping on him. And great defending there again by the Shamrock Rovers. Bit of follow through there.
John just caught him late. I don't think there was any malice in it. He stopped ball coming out. So free kick all day long. It looks like he's going to pick up a yellow card for it as well. So John will be disappointed.
You're on your second yellow of the game. Haven't been too many late challenges or anything like that point.
No, as I said, Nicky's a very good referee, and Nicky uses common sense, so he's very good at that. So he's refereed the game well, as of yet.
Full time in Ferns finishing 8-0. We are still here out in the Moyne's pitch, and it is 1-0 Shamrock Rovers in this Enniscorthy Town derby.
Great win for Ferns. It'll do their score difference great anyway with the 8 goals.
Cleared again there by Shamrock Rovers. Ricky Dwyer getting on the ball. Emma Quirk up there now looking to challenge. Ball sent up. No nonsense clearance there again. Podge Doyle is off to Emma Quirk. Emma Quirk looks laid off, but it defended well by the Moyne Rangers. John Pear now with the ball. Laid off into the middle.
Northend 3-0 up at half time. 2-1 up.
So there's some updates here that Northend are 3 up at half time in their game, and Gorey were 2-1 up against Campoyle. We're still 1-0 here with 77 minutes gone in the game. Just about 13 minutes left plus stoppages. Ball taken quick by Roy, but we've a substitution here now.
Yeah, Power Rourke is coming on for the Moyne for Peter Marsden, and it looks like it's going to be a double change. It looks like
D. Cullen coming off there as well, is it?
Looks like D is coming off. Not quite sure. It looks like it's 2 forward attacking players coming on.
Yeah, Moyne really going all out here. But I suppose 10 minutes ago you're 1-0 down. You know, at this stage of the season you want to try and get yourself back into it as soon as possible. So they are really going for it, because we're taking off an extra defender and putting on an extra striker. It is going to give Shamrock Rovers every opportunity to clinch a second.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. It's very forward thinking by Eden there. Two forward changes. So it'll be interesting to see now, has he changed any shape or anything like that. But yeah, it looks like they're going all out for this now in the last 10-15 minutes.
Free there now to the Moyne. John Pear going to plays himself over it.
Lee Jordan was the other substitution coming on for the Moyne there that time for D. Cullen.
Johnson's dangerous ball in. Chance. Oh, flicking header. That was a great chance there by Moyne. Dangerous ball in, and centre forward for the Moyne. There was great opportunities there and just missed.
Yeah, I think James scored 20 odd goals last season, and he found a bit of space there on the penalty area for a flick header. He actually probably had more time than he thought, but he chanced a flick header, and luckily for Rovers it went out wide. So good chance though, good chance.
Goal kick here now. Sent off long. Moyne win the ball in the air. James Pear with a chance here now, takes the shot. Oh, just gone wide again, just gone wide. I said now there does seem to be a lot more of attacking threat there now by the Moyne.
Yeah, they seem to be after finding that bit of space in midfield here. So Rovers are just trying to organise it among themselves out there. But they're getting a bit of space. Jono's after drifting out to the wing there, so he holds the middle, it should be okay.
Here now, goal kick now to Shamrock Rovers. Sent up long there now again. Emma Quirk challenging the air with the ball out, falls to the Moyne. Was sending over the top. Well defended there, but ball comes back out to the Moyne, to the substitute. So Rory looking to get there. Oh, but it's a goal kick there now to Shamrock Rovers. But so Rovers player looks to be down there. Nah, I think he's alright.
Yeah, I think Mikey's alright. Another chap over the last couple of years picked up a couple of injuries, but he's been an ever staying Rovers there for a number of years. And it looks like young Josh Moyne Hogan is coming on now for Rovers. I think it could be Emmet Cork coming off there. He's after putting in a savage shift. Emmet has today, and it looks like he could be coming out. Rory's giving out about the substitution here.
This looks like young fellas coming off. Emmet Quirk coming off the goal score. And fairness, he had a great game, took his goal extremely well, and deserves his break at last few minutes because he has worked tirelessly like a Trojan horse up there. So he has.
Yeah, Emmett's one of these lads who'll empty the tank, and he'll tell you then at the end of it when he's done. He wouldn't be a selfish kind of a lad. He works for the team, and he put in a Trojan display today and got the goal, which was very well taken. So he'll accept that, I'd say, as long as Rovers hold on to it.
Try here now, Rory throwing the ball in. Moyne with the ball now down the right hand side. Danger here, chance to put the ball in. Cuts back in though, well defended there. Chance now again, looking to get the cross in. Ball played in low. Oh, chance. Oh, well defended. Chance laid over across. Cleared again. Made a bit of confusion there by the Moyne. Didn't really know who was calling the ball and give Shamrock a chance to clear the ball down the line.
I think it was a small bit of confusion by both sets of teams there. There was a little bit of kicking around, and Mark McKeown is breaking. Now Josh Moyne's offside, so Josh offside.
Yellow card given there now. Say enough card to get now.
Yeah, look, a little bit of inexperience by Josh. Like he's only a young lad. I think he's just 18, maybe just gone 19. So he's only come up through the youths. Good player. Comes from a very fit family with Dina. She's into the triathlons and all like that. Another Ferns lady. So he comes from a fit stock.
Oh, yeah, in fairness, Dina has been on to do a world of triathlon, so she has. I said, power to her. Not my kind of game though, unfortunately, so it's not.
No, it wouldn't be mine either. But yeah, Josh should have the legs to see out the last 20 minutes of this game anyway.
Ball now with the Moyne. Looking to hold on to the ball. Sent back, pressure put on by Shamrock Rovers after taking the ball. Sent over to Ricky Dwyer. Ricky now holds onto the ball. There's a turn. Chance now. Oh, it's a foul there by Rory. Rory with the foul. There's a yellow card there. I mean, Ricky held the ball up there. In fairness, it probably was a foul that Rory had to give away, because if a through ball was coming through there, I could see there was a chance there for 1-on-1.
If there's a good yellow card, that was the yellow card to take. Do you know, like if there's ever a good one. So yeah, it was probably a good foul to give away by Rory. His experience shown there. So yeah, so that was that.
I said Ricky here now with a chance to whip the ball in. We have 84 minutes gone, 6 minutes left in the game, plus whatever stoppages the ref decides to put in. Dangerous ball. Flag is up again though, offside.
Yeah, it looks like Seamus is quite happy there over there with the flag today. He's after flagging quite a few offsides on both sides for both teams. So, but anything, if you're offside, you're offside.
Unfortunately, we don't have the money in the Premier League where we can get VAR in here yet, so we can't. We're only getting the live streaming going now, so in a couple of years maybe we might get VAR around.
Look, sure, you have to keep pushing. So it's up to you lads now to bring it further forward.
Ball here now. Moyne taking on the ball there in midfield. John Pear plays it back, played into the centre. Moyne looking for space, playing back to Keane Larkin. Keane Larkin sends it back again. Oh, turn, deflecting turn. Or Keane Larkin plays it out to Rory here. Rory with time and space. Sends the ball down. Great defending there though, not letting it easy out. And takes it free there. And first little push in the back though. Good free to get there.
Yeah, that's look. Rory he's a combative kind of player. He loves that bit of aggression. Maybe he overstepped the mark a small bit there on that and gave Ian a free out, which is suit Rovers. Killed the game again, and Ian is down again there, struggling with this foot injury. But yeah, free kick to Rovers. They'll take that all day.
Fernando's been struggling with foot injury. He's played very well back there and made some key interceptions and won some key headers at times.
Yeah. Very true. He's done a couple of good things, and Rory has to be quiet now, or he could pick up a second yellow card there for Moulton. So he has to tread carefully now.
We hope to keep everyone on the field here. So kick sent long, one in the air. Ricky Dwyer wins in the air, but one by the Moyne. Podge Doyle gets the head on it. But there. Shamrocks now have the ball. Laid off to Ricky Dwyer. Ricky Dwyer lays it back inside. Chance here now, 1-on-1. Oh, did not get the connection he was looking for. That was the chance to finish the game off altogether, Nicky.
Oh, definitely, 100%. It was some lovely play there by Rovers. Mikey Dempsey won the header, played it through to Ricky Dwyer, and a little 1-2 between Camille and Ricky back to Camille, and probably should have finished it. Maybe a little bit of lack of confidence. He hasn't played much lately, so at least he got into position. So good bit of play by Rovers.
The ball went there now. Where's the ball? Run there. Shamrock Rovers get the throw.
Well done, Camille. Keep getting in there, Camille. Well done.
Come on, Mikey. John, last more like it.
3 minutes left of normal time. Rovers with the throw. Ball thrown in. One there with Rory. And another throw. I think a free given there for pushing the back, was it?
Yeah, well look, he's been consistent. He's given it all day long, whether you agree with it or not. So he's given them all day.
I suppose anything that's what you're looking for is consistency, and in fairness, you've got all day with Nicky here with his experience. If it's a free one way, it's been a free the other way. He's called it down the middle and he's given everything the same.
Yep, he has. Whether you agree with it or not, he's given them ones all day long. So that's part of it.
I said agreeing on it is always on what side of the field you're looking at really as well. So someone's always going to agree and someone's always going to disagree.
Very, very true. If you had been speaking to me this time last year, I'd have been disagreeing with it, but I'm behind the rope today, so.
Just think of a corner here now for the Moyne. We are coming close to the end of the game here. We have 88 minutes gone. Pat Doyle is making his way up. They're really going for it now, Nicky.
Oh, they surely are. So yeah, it's a squeaky bum time now, as they say. So it'll be interesting to see the delivery by John Pear. So they're all picked up. So mine are really going for this. Good ball too.
Dangerous in. Oh, chance. They still have the ball sent in again. Another corner. And the Moyne keeper will stay up for another corner.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry about Sean Miller person there behind us.
We do apologise for any fans that are picked up on the mic. It is a town derby, and there is a lot of passion in these games.
There is. Unfortunately, Sean should be playing out there today, but he's serving the last of his suspension. Oh, free header by Pa. Oh, it's in the Melton. It's in Lee's hands. So James Pear had a bit of a chance there to get something on.
I suppose the keeper out, but Shamrock's just trying to play down the clock here now. Really being clever enough that you're 1-0 up. Just play down the clock now.
Yeah. Look at the best thing Shamrock Rovers can do now is keep the ball in the Moyne's area, in the Moyne's half. The Moyne are trying to rush everything and are really putting the pressure on the last couple of minutes. So great contest there between Paul and James Pear all day as well. So Yeah, a great contest there all day. So I think we're into injury time, are we?
I would think so there now.
Just into
We are just on the 90, so I said this is, you said squeaky bum time. This is where you start remembering the boys. Can the Moyne push up to get the equaliser? Can Shamrock Rovers keep it doing for a whole 90 minutes and keep Moyne out, which has been doing very well? But chance here now. Moyne holding on to the ball, but once again, there's a free there, so there is now free there. Bit of a clip from behind. This is a dangerous chance. And Hadoy once again making his way up into the opposition half.
Yeah, another dangerous area to put the ball in. We're over the 90, so we're over the 90 here, and a dangerous ball, as John has been delivering good balls in all day. So this is another opportunity for the Moyne.
The boys Bunclody are 2-0 down in their game currently. John Pear now with the chance to put the ball in. Sends in dangerous ball, well defended, and the ball falls out to young Hogan. Now he has a chance. He's seen there was no keeper there. You could see the ambition. you love the credit for it, but unfortunately just didn't execute correctly.
No, he didn't. In that position, you probably would have loved it to have fallen to. Well, the Rovers lads would have loved it to fall to Ricky Dwyer. Fell to Josh. He tried it. You can't knock a chap for trying it. Another ball into the Rovers area. So the Moyne are really turning the screw now this last couple of minutes.
I said they are probably at this stage just run a bit out of time. Rory with the throw in, looking for a bit of options. John Hare is going to throw this one in here now. Here we are now. Probably last chance saloon here for the Moyne. One in the air. Chance flicked over. Chance. Goal! Equaliser! Equaliser by the Moyne. Equaliser by the Moyne. I suppose it's what you said earlier on, Nicky. You know, in these games, especially tough derbies like this, you don't finish off early. The chances come around.
Yeah, look, it happens. From where we were standing, it kind of looked like James might have been a little bit offside. But look at the Moyne, we're turning the screw, and it looks like the same as last week. It looks very similar to the same as last week with North End and Gorey. So there's very little between any of the top four sides, to be honest with you.
Probably given on the play the whole game, Barrett, like I said, the last 20 minutes, Shamrocks can really feel hard done by there. Probably. And the horse with the game probably deserved the 3 points, really.
Yeah, well, look, it's not over yet. We're still in injury time, so there's time for a winner. Yeah, look, Rovers were probably the better team throughout the game, but as I said earlier on, these games are very, very, very tough. Thought it was quite a soft free there for the ball to be dropped in, but look, both teams probably would have accepted a draw starting today, but I suppose Rovers would be a bit disappointed if it ends up a draw now at this stage.
I said the time is not over yet. Can't be long left. Moyne keeper Paddy going to send it up here long. Moyne will of course look to get another chance and try and finish it off.
Oh, definitely, if they can. They have their tails up now at this stage, so they'll 100% be trying to. They'll definitely be trying to turn the screw and pick up 3 points.
James Pear lays it off.
Well done, Dougal.
And there it is. There's the full time. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. Look, as I said, both teams would have taken the point at the start of the game. Look, they had their chance in the first half, had the penalty, had 1-1, and then even before the goal they had another 1-on-1 Chester, the young fella that came onto the wing. Just unfortunate they didn't get their chances to the more experienced heads, but look, it's not a defeat. The season's only started. You take a point at the stage of the game.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say, look, as I said there, with the two teams missing the sets of players that they were missing, they both would have accepted a draw at the start of the game. I'm sure Shamrock Rovers are walking off now feeling like a defeat, and Moyne are walking off feeling like it's a win. So look, they both have a week to recover now, and the GA is starting to end, so they'll both be ticking up their numbers. Overall, I thought it was a good game. Maybe Rovers just shaded it, as I said, but good game, honest game, and So look, we have a full season to look forward to now, so hopefully we'll have plenty more.
Oh, absolutely. Look, folks, I'd like to thank everyone who tuned in there today watching this. I'd like to thank Nicky for giving his time to talk beside me. Of course, thanks to John for the production and putting the camera. And look, folks, we'll be back again hopefully next week with another game. And please feel free to tune in. And I've said a great game to watch for our debut stream for Wexford League, Town Derby. We hope that every game we can show can be as passionate and as intense as that game. Alright, folks, thanks very much.
Thanks to Pat and Nicky there for commentary today. Just a reminder that All Rounder Sport will be back later today from about 10 to 6 with GAA action this time. It's Fern St Aidan's versus the Fife Harriers, live from Belfield in round 5 of the Wexford Petted Super Value Senior Hurling Championship. But from me, John Moyne, and your match director, good night and thank you.